Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel, Maniacal Miniatures. In this video, I will do a review and showcase of Mantic's Terraincrate, which was the latest Kickstarter. Yeah, stick around for that.
So we're sitting here with the Terraincrate from Mantic Games. This was their Kickstarter, which finished not too long ago. I got 6 of these boxes, and yeah, let's take a look inside, because actually that's not the Terraincrate inside. I used this one for storage of all my gaming utensils, all these extra things like dye. Oh, I do love me some nice dye. Yeah, so I have this one I used for storage of that, but they came in these very nice exclusive textured wooden box things, which are really great. They're great for storage. They look way better than any kind of plastic storage. And the other one here, for example, I use for all my vlogs. So that's a great way to keep it all together. If you want to see what kind of vlogs I use, comment down below, and I'll make a video on yeah, my opinion of the best vlogs I've tried. So that was the boxes. But what's actually in the boxes? Yeah, well, you see, for example, something like this, and this, and this, and some more, a little more, all these kind of things. And here we have a little treasure chest on top of a big pile of gold. And these are actually some of their nicest pieces, the treasure pieces, because, let me get some light over here. These are really well textured. You have these little symbols on them, almost like icons, and this will take dry brushing really well. It's a really nice touch, and it's throughout all their treasure pieces. So these are some of the nicest treasure pieces I've ever seen. These are hollow on the bottom, but they're... I can't bend this unless I really want to put some force into it and break it. I can't. These are some really nice sturdy pieces. It is kind of a rubbery plastic, but this almost feels like hard plastic. This, however, doesn't. This doesn't require any force at all to bend it. So yeah, these are quite bendy. And when I got this, I got like 400 pieces in total of all this kind of different things. Little tents, bigger tents, wagons with horses and stuff like that, barricades, all sorts of cool and neat looking things. Yeah, and they're really great pieces in here. The detail is amazing. Some of them could do with a bit of flash removal, and some of these wall pieces, for example, they were bent like... I can't do it anymore because I've unbended them, but they look like this, like a rainbow. So the bottom, the middle of the bottom here wouldn't even touch the table. So these were quite bendy, and it was almost all of them, all my walls, and I have a ton of these. So I was quite upset with that when I first got it, but I contacted Mantic. And they wrote me and said they would replace some of the worst pieces, and they would send me a recipe for unbending all these pieces. And I was like, okay, cool, let me see that, because if I can unbend them, that's fine. Yeah, I put all these things in boiling water, which seems crazy to me, because I didn't want to erase any detail, because this has really nice texturing to it. And that goes with all these pieces. They will pick up dry brush really well, so they are really simple to paint, which I will be doing in a video at some point. If you'd really like to see that, tell me in the comment section down below, and I'll consider it. So yeah, these pieces, I put them all in boiling water, and I stretched them back into their original form, and then I held them all under the cool tap, and they sprung right back into their original form. And now they're, it seems crazy, but they almost seem like they have hardened now. I almost can't bend this piece. So they actually seem hotter after been into boiling water and then cold water than when I got them. They were almost like this licorice feel. They felt like these licorice bands you can get at the candy store. So yeah, vast improvement after I got them in boiling water. Now they all touch the ground here. So yeah, really great pieces. And I'll just have a little sneak peek of my Warhammer village for you, my role-playing village here. Here is a building from Foreground. And I will just take the camera down a little bit. Inside, I have placed some of the Mantic terrain. And lo and behold, it fits perfectly. We have here a bookcase. Really nice piece. Fits right in. Doesn't block the windows. One should always almost think that they had planned this. But the chest, they will trip when I do this. A little round table with a little map on it. So these fit perfectly together, and this was my plan all along. I have a little pottery girl here selling these little pottery. These are not from the Terraincrate though. These are a different company that made these, but yeah. This is a little sneak peek of my village project, which have been ongoing for about 4 years, but I will tell you that in another video. I just wanted to show you that these fit perfectly within the Foreground series of buildings. And yeah, if you want to see more of the terrain inside the buildings, or want to see more of my village, I have about 23 of these buildings of various sizes. Not two are alike, so that's very exciting. I do hope you want to see that, because that's one of my main passions in this hobby. That's my little village project. I have a lot of painted animals, and I've created quite a bit of scenery and ambience for this little project. But yeah, I digress. This terrain is it's some of the cheapest scatter terrain you can get on the market right now. That there just is, you know, you can't get these detailed pieces in hard plastic or resin for anywhere near that price. They're about, I believe, $2 to $5 a piece, which is really cheap. Subjectively, of course, I find this to be cheap because I have had a lot of resin terrain, scatter terrain here, like this, and I've sold all that off because I wanted to make ready for my Mantic terrain. And I'm so happy I did that, because this is some of the greatest scatter terrain I've had. The detail is amazing. You can just, these all come in these pre-colored plastics, so you can just give them a varnish, which acts as a primer, and then you can just shade this right out the get-go from after priming them with the varnish, and then just highlight a bit here and a bit there, and you have some totally serviceable pieces for your wargaming needs. And that's my goal here. I want to do this simply and fast, because I still do have around 200 of these pieces, maybe more, maybe a bit less, I don't know. So it has to go a bit quick, because otherwise I will lose interest. Everyone would, I think, in that case. So yeah, I will show that in another video. But this product has my full endorsement. I really like this, and if you'd like some cheap scatter terrain for yourself, check out the Mantic Games website, and yeah, get it for yourself if you like to get in the club. It's really great, guys. So yeah, this was not a paid or sponsored review. This is just my personal opinion. I just want to share some great experiences with you guys. I've made some hard-earned experiences with terrain. It has been quite a steep learning curve, trying out resin pieces, trying out hard plastics, etc. So I just wanted to say, yeah, this is great. Try it out. You can buy a single set at first, and then you can buy a crate later to try it out. But yeah, I would say go for it if you need scattering, because this is really good for creating an ambience. See you later, guys.
That was it, ladies and gentlemen, for this review of Mantic's Terraincrate. I do hope you found this review useful. If you did find it useful or would like to see related content, consider leaving this video a thumbs up and subscribe, as it helps me and my channel out a great deal. And remember, in the immortal words of Stephen Fry, a great comedian and actor, stop feeling sorry for yourself, and you will be happy.